All right, guys, we're out here today in one of these top-notch master plan communities in Friant, California, guys, and we are out here showing you guys this awesome community. It is absolutely beautiful with some of the most stunning views of any community you're gonna find anywhere in the valley, guys. Today we're actually gonna be doing things a little bit different. We're gonna be walking through two homes today. I know that's kind of our typical thing, but these are the same houses, but you're gonna get to see one pre-drywall, something we've actually never done before. So we're gonna walk through this house, no drywall on the walls, and then a few minutes later, we're actually gonna walk back down the hill to the model and show you the completed product of the very same floor plan. So if you are looking for a community with lots of amenities, views, and prices that are absolutely unbeatable anywhere in the valley, this is the video you should watch. So stick around till the end and let's dive in, guys. All right, guys, so before we go in, I just want to share with you a little bit about what we're going to be seeing. This home is a 3-bed, 2-bath with a suite, which actually in turn makes this house a 4-bed, 3-bath. So super cool. 2406 square feet, single story. Very difficult to find and even more difficult to find at this price point. So I'm super excited to be out here. So you're probably thinking, why the heck is Casey wearing a hard hat? And the reason why is because there's a lot of construction going on, actually. We've actually never had the opportunity to walk through a home during this stage of construction and show you guys everything that we're about to show you. So once we go through the model, you're gonna see, you know, the same house, just completed, guys. So yeah, check it out. It is really cool. Now keep in mind, the model we're going to see after this is a mirror image, so just kind of train your brain going in that it's going to be flipped. But check it out, guys. So 8-foot front door, 8-foot front doors, I should say, because there are two. This door here is going to have a glass insert in it when construction is finished. And then this is the entrance for the suite that you get with this home, okay? This looks to be about an 11-foot entryway here. Super cool, it's a 2-car garage. All right, let's see here. And you're good, by the way. Yeah, I'm doing a video. You wanna say hi to the people?
Hi.
You're building the house? All right, well, it's looking great. So we're just gonna show people what it looks like. So absolutely, thank you. All right, so we're inside, guys. This is the entryway. It is a very grand filling entrance. Now check this out. So you're gonna see this later. Look at this soffit here that has been built. Once it's drywall and textured and painted, there's actually some crown molding that's gonna be laid in there. It looks, guys, I'm telling you, there's not another new home on the market that has what some of the things this home has. So this is awesome. Super cool. So we're super excited. I don't know, I'm just blown away because we don't ever get to do things like this. Most builders are like, no, we don't allow it, it's a liability. But we promised to be very careful and we told them we would wear our hard hat. So we're doing that and we have this opportunity to share it with you guys. So check out what we're about to see. So this door right here takes us into basically the living room of the suite, all right? So that door there will take you right back out to the front. But this is kind of the living room, kitchenette area, right? You can see we've got the plumbing and everything because there's going to be a sink, a granite countertop here, a little mini fridge, room for a microwave, all the above is going to go right there. All right, and then over here, there's actually space for a little dining table kind of right here next to the door for the suite. And something else that is really cool and rare is this right here, this wire right here, actually is for a thermostat because this room is independently zoned. So let's say you guys decided to rent this space out. The tenant can manipulate their temperature to their liking, right? So that is an awesome feature of this home that a lot of the next gen or suites don't actually have, right? So, okay, here's the actual bedroom of the suite, okay? This is a 1 bed, 1 bath suite, and then the main house, which is all connected as one, is a 3 bed, 2 bath, making this structure a 4 bed, 3 bath home, right? So it's super, super cool. So this is actually a very good size, and you're gonna see it more put together once we get to the next house in the video. It is the same floor plan, but complete. So very, very cool. Let's see here. This looks like, I can't tell because the windows of this is it looks like 2x4 framing here. I know some builders say they do 2x6 framing, but I think with the foam and the extra space with the plywood, it actually gets closer to that 6-inch mark. And we can talk more on that later if that's really important to you, but these homes are really built nicely. So here's your ducting. This is an air vent right here. So as your AC blows, all the foil looking stuff you see up there is actually your ducting for your air conditioning. Very cool. This is a pretty standard sized closet. All right, it's crazy. You can see right where your electricity goes through the walls here. Electrified, guys. I'm feeling very electrified myself today because I'm getting to share such a cool experience with you guys. So this is really, really cool. Okay, and then this will be the bathroom for the suite, okay? So this is going to be a sink. You're gonna have the toilet. You can see the hole in the ground right there. You're gonna have your shower over there. We're gonna see all this stuff later. It is not gonna be a fiberglass tub. It's going to be grouted and tiled. If you've never seen an exhaust fan right there, it runs across here, so that's super cool. All right, we'll keep it going, guys. Just keep swimming like Nemo, right? All right, now this entry feels massive. This is probably 6 feet wide if I had to guess. It is really, really large. Let's see, which way do you guys want to go? Well, let's go this way because in the model, we're gonna do something similar. If I can remember, we'll go the same way. So this actually is sort of a little mud space right here. You can put a shelf here, make this kind of a mudroom little area, a place to drop your bags, backpacks, shoes, for baby leashes, etc. Right here is a slightly deeper than average closet, okay? This is the coat closet right there. And then over here is actually the laundry room, the utility space. So this is for your internet, your communications cabinet. And then you've got your washer and dryer that will go over here, okay? And I want you to take note real quick of how massive that window is for such a small space, letting so much natural light shine into this home. This home is south facing with a north facing backyard. The other house we're gonna see of this, the completed version, is the opposite. So it's a good compare and contrast. The homes are mirror images of each other facing opposite directions. So kind of cool. All right, now, as we head across over here, right, this is the little hallway to the bedrooms. We've got 2 rooms. We're gonna go to, in my opinion, the larger room first, which is right there, guys. This is the larger room of the 2. All right, now, do you see the orange pipes up there with the little green head on it? These are your fire sprinklers, okay? That is your fire sprinkler system right there. It is a pressurized line. We're gonna talk about all this stuff at your guys' walkthrough with the builder, but I just like to give you some insight on what I've learned through my years of experience selling brand new homes and resale homes. So, just want you guys to know what's going on to the best I can. Now this room feels just as big as the room in that suite, and it is an above average size. I can get dimensions for you very easily if it's something that matters, but for the purposes of this video, we're not measuring anything. We're just showing you what's behind the walls, okay? Which is a very unique and awesome experience that we have today. So check it out, guys. All right. Now, as we come back around to the hallway, this is the other bedroom. So we've seen the first bedroom in the suite, and then we saw the first bedroom in the house, which in turn is the second bedroom of this home. And then this is the third bedroom of the 4, right? It's a smidge bit smaller, nothing crazy, not anything to worry about. But it's a good size, slightly smaller, but still a pretty good size. It's crazy how much wood they use on these homes. You know, when you see double and triple layers of wood here, if you're gonna hang well, you're not gonna hang a picture there, But if you're gonna hang something, guys, you wanna make sure you hit a stud, because the last thing that you wanna do is put a nail through a piece of electrical, or worse, through a piece of PEX piping. Do you know what PEX piping is? It is stuff kind of like this. I think this right here is the PEX. This is like where the water comes from. If you nail through that, you're gonna have a leak in your drywall and you're not gonna be happy, guys. And I'm pretty sure warranty is not gonna do anything about it if you puncture the line yourself. So be very careful, use a stud finder, and all should be good. So, okay, this is the bathroom, all right? This is the second bath of this home. I don't know if I told you already or not, but we have 9-foot ceilings in the standard rooms of this home here. All right, your shower goes right across here. It is going to be tiled and grouted as well. You're gonna see that here in a few, so bear with us. Right, here's your PEX piping. I'm assuming the hot side is the insulated side. I don't know that for a fact, but that would be my fair assumption, and I think it makes sense. And then this is for your toilet, and your sink will go over here. Your junction boxes for all of your electrical and everything is right here. I know it's hard to kind of see this, but that's why we're gonna show it to you completed, so that you can see this home literally come to life in a 45-minute video that you guys are watching today. By the way, if you are enjoying this video and you're liking the content, please hit that subscribe button, guys, so that way you get notified every single Saturday at 8 a.m. when we post our new videos. Every Saturday at 8 a.m. guys, expect a video. That's what we're out here doing very consistently for you guys. We want to be somebody you can count on, and the channel is meant to be a resource for you guys to help you on your home journey. And if you are on a journey finding a new home, reach out to us. Let us help you guys make the right move the first time, every time. That sounds like I practiced it, and I promise you that I didn't, but just let us know if we can help you guys. We're here to help you, and we want to make the move easy for you. So anyways, let's keep going. Okay, this room here is kind of difficult for me to describe at the moment, and you're gonna see why later. There's a barn door that's gonna go right across the top here, right here. Okay, this is sort of a little, well, you could argue that it's a flex space. Well, it is a flex space because it's flexible on what the space could be. But I'm gonna tell you later, just stick with us. I'm gonna tell you guys here in a little bit what I think this room would be perfect for. It's the perfect size, and wait till you hear me. Now, this is the electrical for the thermostat for the main house, okay? It looks very similar to what you saw a little bit ago. This is what operates the temperature, heating, and cooling for your main house here. Okay, look at that beam going across. That is a chunk right there. That is a big old bad chunk. Okay, all right. Let's see, guys, there's so much to show you. It's like overwhelming in a very positive way. Look at all of this. This is something that a lot of builders will not let you do, is see the home during this stage of construction. So I've got a few clients actually from Oakland moving out here, buying brand new construction homes, and we actually had the opportunity to do a pre-drywall inspection like this. Not a third-party inspection. A lot of the builders will not allow that, but let me know. I can probably push to get it to go if we want to do that, which I do recommend if we're able to do so. If we can't do a pre-closing third-party inspection, not the end of the world. You do have your warranty, and everything will be covered through the 1-year fit and finish. But anyways, let's just keep going here. So this is the kitchen. Isn't that a beautiful kitchen, guys? Isn't it stunning? Just kidding. You're like, Casey, like, what are you saying? And I know I'm kind of joking because you really can't see that this looks like much of anything just yet, but you can see water lines, electrical, lots of junction boxes. These must be for some sconces, you know, right here. Why would they have all this wood here? Why? Because, guys, you're gonna get some shelving installed right here, and this keeps things very easy, okay? You're gonna have some shelving with some brackets. You're gonna see it here in a bit. That looks like an exhaust hood. Your stove's gonna go here. You got your big old electrical cable there. So this is really, really an awesome setup. And then you've got water lines here, so it looks like your sink's probably gonna go on this side because of the water lines. Yes, actually I can see now that it is going to go here, looking out to your backyard. Wow, look at the backyard that you're gonna get on this home, by the way. By the way, if you like this home, it is available, okay? This one's gonna be done soon, and it is available. So this could be an opportunity for you guys to get an awesome house at a price that does not break the bank. It probably won't even make your jaw drop. I take that back. When you hear the price of this home, your jaw probably is going to drop, but not because of how crazy expensive it is, probably because of how affordable it is. And I think you're really gonna be blown away the same way I was blown away when I heard about these prices. They are insane. Okay, this is where your island's going to connect. You'll see all of that, guys, here in a bit once we get to the next house. All right, living room's a great size. I love the 3 independent windows here. They kind of mirror what you're gonna see in the primary. You can kind of see right over there. We're gonna go in there in a sec. But this is really, really cool. All right, the primary suite is actually just over here. All right through this doorway, kind of isolated in the rear corner of the home. All right, you can see that we got here just in the nick of time because that is drywall stacked. And that's gonna be going up on these walls soon here and covering up all of what we're seeing today. So we're here at a great stage before the walls are covered. So it's pretty cool, guys, pretty cool. All right, this takes us right into the primary bath. This big old cutout here in the foundation is probably for the water line for an awesome little J, upside down J water fountain for the isolated standalone tub that's going to sit right here. You're gonna see it, guys, stick with us. Over here is looks like it's going to be a 0 clearance shower right here. There'll be a nice glass shower tiled all the way up to the top of that insulation. Well, actually not all the way. About 6 or 8 inches below the top of that insulation is where the tile is actually going to stop. And then, you know, we've got all of our plumbing and water and et cetera, et cetera. Our water closet, toilet room, whatever you want to call it, is right here, okay, in there. And then this little extra bedroom looking space right here is actually the primary closet. So this is a very cool thing for all of us to see together. We've never been able to do this on the channel, so it's awesome to get into a home like this today. And thank you to the builder for letting us have the opportunity. And let's head kind of back out here. I guess I could have literally walked through the wall in this case. Never can do that except for today, but this is really cool. It's a great size space. And notice the ceilings are vaulted in here. Not many homes right now on the market. I know of maybe less than 5 that have vaulted ceilings, and this is one of them. So, and then this yard is huge, guys. Look at this. Look at that. So this is awesome. So if you are thinking about making a move here to the Fresno Central Valley area, anywhere in the Central Valley for that matter, let us know. We work with clients relocating from Washington, St. Louis, Wisconsin, Florida, all over the place. Thank you very much for letting us take the video. Anyways, so we work with clients from all over the country, guys, and we're here to help you guys make the right move. So what we're gonna do is we're going to walk down the street, right down here, back to the model. I'm going to change hats, okay? I'm gonna get back into character, okay? I'm just kidding. I'm actually gonna take this hat off. I'm gonna put my hat back on, and we're going to show you the reality of what the finished product, it's beautiful, of this home looks like. And then we will call it a day. All right, guys, so we just got back to the actual model that you guys are gonna be blown away by right now, guys. We just walked through a spec of this very same floor plan. So I'm super excited for you guys to see this. I know you're probably thinking, Casey, then stop talking and show it to us. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I feel more in as myself now because I've got my hat on, the normal hat, guys. Thank God for this hard hat. Safety first, my friends. So anyways, all joking aside, this particular home right here is the modern farmhouse exterior, which you're gonna, well, here, let me just show it to you. So this exterior option is actually slightly more expensive. It's not tens of thousands of dollars more or anything, but there is a slight increase in cost because look at all this detail work that you see in the garage door, lots of slightly more intricate craftsmanship, which can be appreciated by most, but and it looks really good. And then also all of the siding here that you see, you're thinking, oh, it's siding. It is siding, guys, to some extent, but it is not wood, even though the grain appears as wood. I have been told that this is actually a cement material, therefore it will not dry rot like we find on many older homes that have been in the elements and have had time to weather. So that's kind of cool. So, and also with the farmhouse exterior, not only is it additional craftsmanship, you actually get this really nice, large and functional farmhouse porch. So this could be exactly what your home looks like, right? So this is the same floor plan as the spec we just walked through, but I want you guys to kind of see the finished complete product. It is really, really pretty. So, you know, I actually had a guy call me last week telling me that he and his wife can't stand that I wear my hat backwards. And I thought, you know, that's fine, but I always wear my hat for the most part, not 100% of the time, I would say 90% of the time. And I believe that, you know, in this world in 2026, a great agent is not somebody who does what I did years ago when I got my license and goes down to Men's Warehouse and buys a tuxedo and, you know, shows up in there, you know, the typical image of what a realtor should look like, right? I believe in being my authentic self, being an honest, you know, ethical agent and representing all my clients very well to the best of my ability. And regardless of my hat being forwards or backwards, that was their problem. He says, I just don't think we can get past your hat being on backwards. I thought that is crazy to me that people call me from another state, guys, in Texas. And this guy said, I don't think my wife and I can get over your backwards hat, but we are gonna travel out there in a couple weeks if you wouldn't mind showing us around. I thought, that is crazy. Anyways, who cares? I just thought it was a funny story I wanted to share with you guys. With all of that being said, let's walk into this one and have a look. All right, so as you know, this is a next gen, if you want to call it that. It's got the whole suite, additional suite with its own private entrance right up here. It is a solid door, not a glass door like the front door. But anyways, let's go in and take a look at this thing. Let there be light, guys. Here we go. So this is a stunning home, guys. I mean, I don't know. This home here is absolutely amazing. So why don't we actually come back to the, well, you know, let's just see the in-law suite. You guys have already seen the floor plans. There's no reason to build up the hype. Let's just go right in here from the front and show you what we've got here. So the completed product looks very similar to what you're seeing here. Now keep in mind, what you saw was almost finished. This thing is not only finished, but dialed into the nines. So it's got beautiful window treatments, window coverings that are not coming with this home at this price. It does not come furnished like you see here. In fact, the two-tone paint actually does not come this way either. I believe it is just white walls. This is kind of a beige cream because it is a model. So it's got the two-tone walls, which looks really, really nice. Obviously, this is the front door. You can look right out. Well, this is whatever. You can look right out the peephole. But this is a very nice suite. You could probably rent this for $1,200 to $1,500 if you wanted to buy something and have a potential for an income stream down the line. In fact, I had a client in Riverstone earlier this year buy a home with a next gen suite, and they are currently renting it out. It's funny, I sold these clients the home in Riverstone. It had the next gen suite. And then through the YouTube channel, a lady reached out to me. I want to say she was from Virginia. I'm pretty positive she was from Virginia. She says, Casey, do you do anything with rentals? I'm looking to rent. I said, I really don't dabble much in the rental space, but I can certainly help you find a rental, but it's not like, you know, I'm not a property manager. I don't specialize in rental properties. And then I thought to myself, hey, I have some awesome clients that become friends who recently bought a home with this very similar type of suite here, with the intentions of making it a rental stream. So I actually got them connected thinking it was honestly probably gonna go nowhere, but lo and behold, she actually ended up moving out here, renting that space from them. And in probably about a year, I'll be helping her find a property to purchase when she gets settled and understands the lay of the land and all the above. So something I want to remind you guys of, in these homes, there is no fiberglass insert in this, okay? Well, in here anyways. This is a tiled shower. It is grouted and tiled. It is not an insert. This has the upgraded black, beautiful black contrast fixtures and hardware everywhere. So this looks really good. The racing stripes up top do not come with it. So yeah, don't let that fool you. The mirror does come framed out that way, so that's pretty nice. We've got nice undermount sinks throughout the entire home that you guys have, you know, seen and whatnot. But and then right here we have the little kitchenette. It comes with the fridge and the sink, and this is actually granite, a granite countertop. So, you know, very, very nice. And we've got, oh, by the way, look at this, guys. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? If not, you will be in a second. That thermostat is exclusively for this suite, okay? So that is a thing that the one I sold in Riverstone lacked, was its own zone. You could not change the temp, you cannot manipulate the temperature in the suite. In this home, you can do that, which is great. So if you are someone who gets cold very easily, you can just turn off the AC to this room and there you have it. So that's pretty cool, guys. All right, so this is called board and batten. It does not come with this home. It does not come the way that it is. It's just a design feature, but it definitely elevates the space. Now, as you saw earlier, you get the tray ceilings with the crown molding. Like, that is something that usually doesn't come with it, but on these homes it does. So that is awesome. All right, look how wide and grand this entry looks. It's really, really nice, guys. To my right over here, we've got the utility room. Washer and dryer are in here. All right, your communications cabinet goes there. That's for your internet peeps. All right, a lot of light, guys. Just take note of how large the windows are throughout this entire home. This home actually faces north, but you'll still see a huge amount of light, which is exactly what most people want. All right, a nice, slightly deeper than average coat closet, so that's pretty cool. Right off the entry. This is kind of a mudroom utility space. It's kind of cool. Hang your backpacks for baby leashes or both, right? Or a purse and a scarf. I mean, it is like 100 degrees here today. So I don't think a scarf would be what I hang there this time of year, but again, no one's living here, guys. This is a model, so we'll be a little forgiving, right? Okay, across the hall, let me just go back. Point of reference, beautiful door, beautiful entry. We are here. Let's go this way. We've got 2 bedrooms over here, right? They are actually very decent size. I believe this is a full, or it could be a queen bed. I think it's a full though. Right, here we are. Very functional. It's actually, I would say this is a larger than average bedroom. Right, so kind of cool. Now, like I said, the paint on the wall, you're not gonna get that type of paint job. Not that you want it, you probably don't even care about it. But I just don't want people to think that that's what you get, because I know I said this is the final product. This is like a final product on steroids. Unless you buy the model, you're not going to be able to get that through the builder. Let's skip into here. All right, now this room feels a smidge smaller, but nothing to squawk at. No issues here for me, guys. So, okay, I want to talk real quick about the fence. That's the fence you get. It is not wood. It is, I think, a type of vinyl. I don't recall exactly what it's called, but that fence is great. Those are expensive fences. It is not wood. It's not going to dry rot. That is like a theme for up here. I love the fact that these homes should be maintained in a manner where they should not rot out on you as quickly as some homes will. You know, the new fences in most new construction homes are not like the highest of quality wood fences. In fact, you're supposed to like do some Karate Kid action and get your neighbor to paint the fence with you and preserve the wood, but you know, it's like, I don't know, I guess it's like a way to initiate some neighborly festivities or something, but I don't know, it's hard to be like, hey neighbor, by the way, can you please go out there when it's 100 and paint your whole fence so that we can both save a couple bucks in the future? I mean, I don't know. All right, this is also tiled, okay? This is a shower tub combo, guys. It is not a fiberglass insert. It is an independent tub and shower, which is very nice. It's a combo. Love the white everywhere with the black. It's fantastic contrast. Looks great. I like the mirrors, even though they're, you know, semi-basic. I don't mean that in a negative way at all. I just like the fact that they're framed out. And you get the light fixtures above the mirror, thank gosh, because some of the builders do not do that anymore to save a handful of dollars, so I like that you still get it. Now, something that's really interesting to me, and this is the only builder I see it, so actually, semi-frequently, people will ask me questions like, Casey, you know, we see gaps below the baseboards, between the baseboard and the tile floor, you know, or the vinyl floor. And the builder always has the best answer, right? It's, oh, well, that's to our standards, so we're not gonna fix it. And a lot of the builders will say, we don't caulk the baseboards and the flooring anymore because then it becomes a maintenance issue, and then if it cracks, which it will, caulking expands and contracts, then you would have to go in every year and caulk it. So that's the reason why they say that they don't do that anymore. I like what this builder does. They actually took it a step further, went kind of above and beyond. They not only used the thicker I think 5.5-inch baseboards, they put really nice quarter round everywhere. So below the baseboards, you see quarter round, and that really helps seal the gap, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, doesn't that look pretty nice? I think it gives it a nice detail. And you tie that in with the crown molding that you actually get with it in this entryway, and you have yourself a really nice looking home, guys. So let's keep going. All right, as we come down here to the left, this is an interesting space. I have been told by the sales rep, he's awesome, by the way, super nice guy, very, very knowledgeable, and I really enjoyed the few conversations I've had with him. We've gotten to know each other a bit because I do have a client buying one of these at the moment. So it's nice to kind of interact with the reps and get to know what, you know, little insight on the builders, right? And not only do I learn a little insight on the builders, I actually learn a little insight on what the other neighbors are doing and what they have done, right? So that's always kind of a cool thing, just to kind of hear what other people do. So my question before was, what do we do with this space? You know, I have heard this is where you know, put your fur babies. You can put their kennel in there, make it a space for your fur babies, your animals, if you've got any. I've got 2 huskies. They don't listen. It is so difficult now with 2 human babies, little girls, and then 2 huskies. It's, you know, we still try to walk them, but it is a little bit of a challenge. Man, I've got 4, so 2 girl huskies, 2 girl daughters, a wife. Like, I'm outnumbered, guys. I have no sons, no male animals. Like, it is me against 5 ladies, but I love it, so who cares, right? In all seriousness, this, guys, in my opinion, I would wall this off. Well, this is what I was told. I am not taking credit for this. I was told that some of the homeowners have chosen to not do the door here. They wall this off. They create a door right here where this opening is, and they actually make this a walk-in pantry, right? That is a great idea. Why is that such a good idea? Why do you think? It's because, as beautiful as this kitchen is, it actually lacks a pantry. Okay, check it out. Honestly, this kitchen is absolutely stunning. It is gorgeous. I'm not usually a huge brown fan when it comes to kitchen cabinets, but this is a really warm, rich brown. Like, you hear that? Listen. Very nice, right? Now, I know what you guys are wondering, because you guys watch every week. You are probably subscribed to the channel, and if you aren't, please become subscribed by hitting that subscribe button, guys. You're probably wondering, okay, let's just get to the test, right? Let's see, guys. Are these soft close? What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3. Yes, they are soft close, guys. I would expect it for a kitchen that looks as awesome as this. I would be slightly disappointed, if I'm being honest, if these were not soft close. So I love that the builder does not skimp. It appears, in my opinion, that the builder does a great job. Look at how softly that closed. Wow, that is nice. Now, something else that's beautiful, I love the dimension that you get here. See how the cabinets go up? These ceilings are vaulted. You kind of see the vault. So there is space above the cabinets here, but it's not like they're just straight. I love how they come across, they go in and then back, right? And then as you get over here, you have this soffit little area where they do basically touch the ceiling. But then to keep it interesting, they kind of lowered this last cabinet down, and it really gives it a nice feel, okay? These shelves have brackets on them because of the elevation of this kitchen. Notice the backsplash. I have so many positive things to say about this builder and this home, just because I have seen it all, and if you guys follow the channel, you have seen a lot of it. Look at how the backsplash goes all the way up, like all the way around that window even, all the way up. So let's say, okay, I have an example for you right here. You ready? So Sophie is 2 years old now, okay? She turned 2 last month actually. And we have her wash her hands, and her big thing right now, if she washes her hands at the kitchen sink, is pressing this button, because in my house we have something similar to this. So I'm holding her, trying to wash her hands, making sure she doesn't touch a dirty dish that's in the sink. And what she likes to do while she's washing her small, tiny hands is she likes to press that button, and then water goes everywhere, you know? Now in this case, it's awesome because this glossy tile right here is a backsplash. It's not gonna hurt anything if it gets wet from time to time. You just wipe it dry and you're good to go. So by the way, check out this sink. Beautiful, right? It's awesome, awesome, awesome. One more awesome thing, right, is this. Now, whoever came to this model home decided to take it upon themselves to throw their can in here, which is a good idea. Now, nobody should come to a model and throw their garbage or can in the trash, but you could use this for cans and bottles or plastic, and you don't even have to use it for trash. You could use it for recycle. If you wanted, that would be kind of a cool thing. And then you have the Lazy Susan. So, you know, there's that. So if Susan doesn't have a lot of energy, she could be lazy, because that's what it comes with, a Lazy Susan, right? So there's just so many cool features about this kitchen. Look at these deep drawers, and this looks like wood. This does not look like particle board. Look at the quality of what you're getting. And they are soft close. Now this is the Cafe Series appliance. It's either Monogram or Cafe. I believe this is the highest end that they offer, and you get not only the stove and the oven, guys, but if you haven't noticed already, you have a second oven, dual ovens, guys. And then you have a Wi-Fi microwave. Look, think of it, Wi-Fi right there. So you could be microwaving a Hot Pocket from San Francisco, basically, is the idea. Okay, all right. This is the pantry that it comes with, okay? In my opinion, that's the only thing that this kitchen truly lacks, is the pantry space. Now, what you gain is this space here, and it's got the pull-outs, which I think we would all be happy with. That's awesome. You know, you've got great shelving all the way up, but you don't have a walk-in pantry. Well, I take it back. You have a pantry. It's right there. It's right there in front of you, right there. That's your pantry. It is not a walk-in pantry. So with that being said, though, like I mentioned a minute ago, this space right here, unless you have a better use for it, I would actually make that some sort of a pantry space, because then this would be the ultimate kitchen, right? The ultimate kitchen with an awesome pantry in a fantastic house in an amazing area with awesome views, like at a price that you guys aren't going to believe, and I'm going to talk about that later. So just stick with us, guys. We are getting there. Anyways, let's keep going on the house. Okay. All right. By the way, guys, if you are looking to move, reach out to us, please, okay? Shoot us a text, send us an email, give us a call. It's funny, I'm actually up here today shooting this video, And I'm walking up the street here, right? This is no joke, I'm not making it up, I'm serious. I'm walking up the street and a homeowner who closed escrow already comes running out of his front door and he says, Casey. I turned around, I was like, who's that? And he says, do you remember me? And I remembered him actually. I couldn't recall his name at first and then it came back to me. And he said, hey, we met in Tulare, which is about an hour south of here. It's south of Visalia, so it's about an hour south of where I'm at right now. He says, we met in December. I was at a trade show with my wife and kids. It was like a winter wonderland, arts and crafts, you know, where they have all the booths and stuff. This particular gentleman was selling baked goods there, right? He was selling baked goods, guys, cookies, muffins, brownies, things like that. I was tempted to indulge, but I'm trying to be good. And anyways, I said, I remember you, we met at the trade show. And I remember at that time, he said, hey, I'm looking to move out to the Fresno area or one of the surrounding master plan communities, like where I'm at today. And he did it, guys, he moved here. In fact, that day, he said he's got an appointment with the builder the very next day. And he had already had an agent because he's in Visalia, so he had an agent representing him that knew the Visalia market well and that she specializes there. And he said, hey, I really wish I could have used you as my agent because I love your videos. I'd love to support your channel and support you by, you know, letting you represent me, being my agent. You seem to know your stuff. And I said, I appreciate the kind words. I'm just glad that you got here, got the house you want and that you're happy. But I thought, how crazy is that? I'm walking up the street and some guy happened to be looking out the window at the same time that I met like 7 months ago. So that was kind of an insane story, kind of cool. It's cool to know people are actually watching the videos. So if you are looking to make a move, let us know, guys. Let us help you out. It's like, well, hang on, let me unlock this. It's a big slider, guys. All right, check out the yard. This is actually one of the smaller backyards overall that you will get here in this community. It is a very fine size for most people, and it is bigger than what you get by some of the builders in other parts of the valley. There are no gutters across the back, which not a big deal. I don't know exactly the cost of what that would be. Probably a couple grand to do gutters, but it would be a good idea just so that when it rains, the water doesn't splash and erode your stucco in time. Just something, not a big deal. But check out this yard. Most of the homes do come with the open fence like this, so if you don't like that, the only way around it would really be to plant some shrubs or bushes or something on the inside of the fence. You cannot put up a fence in front of this and block that opening, according to the rep and according to the HOA, apparently. So anyways, decent setbacks. We've kind of seen this side out the window already, so I'll just head back in and finish showing you this home, and then we'll let you guys get on with your day. All right, living room's a great size. That's a pre-wire up there for a fan or a chandelier of some sort. Same thing there. Right there, that's a pre-wire. Oh, here's your second thermostat. I spy a thermostat. All right, now real quick, it looks like since I stepped outside, all the lights shut off in here, which is kind of cool because then it lets me show you how bright this home is with absolutely no lights on. Look at that. All of these south-facing windows, that's the thing here. Look at that, it's very bright in this home overall. And we're gonna walk through the primary right now, guys, so just check it out. We've got a ceiling that mirrors the entryway, tray ceiling with the crown molding. It's beautiful in here. I love the 3 independent windows with they're not actual window panes, but they look like panes with the crossbars in them. It looks really good. Love what I'm seeing here. And I think you guys probably like it too. Maybe you hate it, I don't know. I mean, and if you do hate it, that's fine. Like, you're buying it, guys. It's your money, get what you want. Okay, are you ready? The barn door comes with it, guys. In fact, the gentleman who I talked to earlier that I met in Tulare 7 months ago said he's getting rid of his barn door. Okay, check out this. Very, very upscale filling bath. I love the independent tub. They all come this way with the water coming from right here. It's super, super cool. The glass shower is really beautiful. It's really nice. Some of these do come optioned with the rain shower with an extra water line right up here coming straight down, as well as the shower head. Love all of this. It's really, really pretty. We got the water closet there. Let's take a quick peek at the closet. So, oh, I think the light is not working because I gotta walk back out there and enable it. But I love that you have double bars, at least on this side. That's great, it increases your space. And then you got a freestanding vanity, which is a little different. It's not just a cabinet built in, it's a freestanding vanity. It's got nice drawers everywhere, and I could see Sophie like putting toys down there, so have to watch that. But all in all, it's great. It comes with the mirror, the sconces, the package you see is what you get here on this. And then we got undermount sinks, nice Moen black faucets. Lot to love about this home, guys. Yes. So yeah, this is a fantastic home. I mean, so how does it compare to the spec that we just walked through? Is it like, wow, that looks so much different? Or is it kind of like one of those things where you're like, yeah, I thought it was nice based on what we'd already seen, and now that we've seen the model, it is like times 10. So what do you guys think? Like, is this a house that you think would work for you? What about the community? Like, you've seen all the drone footage. We're kind of out here 15 to 20 minutes from River Park. I talk about River Park as a point of reference because it is probably arguably the largest shopping center in the Fresno area. And we are in Friant today, but this is still technically Fresno County. So what do you guys think? It's always good to get your thoughts. So why don't we go to the map really quick, and then we'll talk pricing on some of these and see if it's something that you feel good about. I think you're gonna be blown away at what these things cost. So let's go from there and see what you guys think.
All right, so what do you guys think so far? Is this location Fresno's best kept secret or not? I don't know. It's hard to say because there's a lot to love about it. So let me go to the map. Let me show you where we actually are today, guys, because that is one of the biggest things that people like and dislike about this community is its location, depending on who you are. So let me actually jump into this really quickly. Now, real quick, if you are looking to relocate here from out of the area, let me kind of give you a couple reference points here. So San Francisco is Northern California, right? We've got Yosemite National Park, kind of in this central-ish region, okay? In the Sierra Nevadas, which are very close to here. You can be up there in about an hour. All right. We are in Fresno County, which is this area right there. Okay. It's a couple of hours, 150, 180 miles inland from the nearest coast. So you can take a day trip to the beach if that's something you want to do. One of the best things about this particular area is all of the things to do that are within like 2 hours of here. We've got beaches and we've got mountains and we've got lakes and all kinds of different things locally here to do. So in fact, I'm not going to get too much into that because I have multiple videos on the channel that I'm happy to share with you, the specific link of videos of things to do here in Fresno and why people move here and all of that. So we're not going to talk too much on that. But since this video is on this particular community, I'm going to focus more on that. So let me show you where we actually are at, okay? So Fresno County actually is quite large. We've got Clovis, that is in Fresno County. Of course, the town and city of Fresno are in the county of Fresno, of course. So within Fresno County, we've got Fresno, Clovis, we've got Fowler, we've got Selma, Kingsburg. All of these are towns south of the city of Fresno that are actually in Fresno County. If we come north, though, it gets a little tricky because, many times we talk about a master plan community called Riverstone, which is this area right up here. We're actually quite a ways out from that today. So this is Riverstone. We've got Tesoro right up here, Tesoro Viejo. We're actually up here off of Road 206 near Millerton Lake. Okay, this little cutout right here. So you can see the lake. All this big blue area is water and the lake. This straight edge here is the dam. You've seen lots of footage of this in this video. Not a lot of footage, but some footage in this video. And then you see Cottonwood Creek. It's this little area right here. You've seen the Madera Canal in this video as well. Okay, that's you've seen it in the video, guys, if you've watched it to this far. This community right here, though, is actually where we are today, okay? This area right up here is the clubhouse. So it's a beautiful community, as you guys can see. I think we could all agree it's a very, very pretty place, especially I know this looks like a lot of dead, brown, whatever, right? But you drive up here in the fall or the springtime, this is all green, guys. It looks like there should be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow up here. It is really, really pretty. So the question I oftentimes will get, though, is how far is everything from here, right? That is a valid concern because it feels like we are a little bit more remote. Honestly, a unique thing about this is that we are actually not that remote. I just want to show you like where Costco is, for example, okay? 20 minutes, guys. Like, I know this feels like we are, an hour out of the town, hour out of the city, right? Which is kind of the idea, this is a preserve. They're preserving land. They're not building all this stuff, they're keeping the natural look. A lot of the homes have oak trees that you see views of and stuff like that. It's really cool. But the nice thing is it feels like you're an hour out of the city, but you can get to Costco like in 20 minutes, guys. Like, come on, 20 minutes, really. Now, if you're a coffee person and you just got to have that Starbucks, no judgment, by the way, because yeah, my wife and I like Starbucks as well. Actually, I'm sorry, let me go back. I just kind of messed that up. So we've got the preserve in Friant. Sorry, the map kind of jumped around here. So we're just gonna punch in Friant and we're gonna talk about Starbucks. That's what we were doing. Let's just do the one on Copper. Okay, 10 minutes. I'm not sure why the map's not taking us where we're trying to be. It took us for some reason out to the other side of the country, which is not where we're trying to be today. Yeah, that was weird. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, so here we are. You're leaving the area, right? Millerton Lake area. You want coffee. I can get you to Starbucks in like 10 minutes. It's 7.8 miles away. Not a big deal, A lot of my elderly clientele, they want to make sure that we're very close to healthcare, which is very understandable, super fair. Let's just type in hospitals nearby and see what it does. Okay, well, there's actually quite a bit of red on your screen, so, depends on where you want to go. Why is Starbucks on here? Sorry, I don't know what's with my map today, guys. It's not cooperating with me today. We usually don't have the issues we're having right now, but let's just type in St. Agnes. That's a private hospital, very nice hospital right off of Herndon. It is 20 minutes away, so just saying, like, there's a lot of stuff nearby here. St. Agnes is right here. So anyways, I don't want to get too much into that because the map is acting kind of funky and it's probably boring you guys. The point is you can be to a lot of things relatively quickly. I have been told that there's a charter school being built up in this community. There is a fire station being built up in this community. There's going to be a store, to my knowledge, lots of stuff in this area coming. We've got Table Mountain Casino, right, just past Millerton Lake on the east side of Millerton Lake. You take the road on around Table Mountain Casino. There's a fantastic teppanyaki place there. I think there's a nice steakhouse there as well. We've got a really nice golf course, Brighton Crest, right up there as well. So there's a lot up this way, guys. So it's really like It feels like you're out remote. If you want to feel like you're living off the grid, which you're not, but if you want the feeling of living off the grid, very remote with the convenience of being 15 to 20 minutes from basically everything you're ever going to need, this is the place to consider. So also something that should go into your decision making is the price of these properties. What do they run, and does it make any sense for you? So let me talk about pricing. I've got it right here, guys, saved for us. So the home that we saw today, since both homes are basically the same, the prices can have some variance depending on options and specs and things like that. But what I will say is this: if you saw the model and you loved that home, there's a high possibility that if you buy a spec home that's already being built, that's already underway, it's going to look very much like the model. It's not like they show you, the $800,000 version and then, advertise a $500K price or something. You guys are going to be blown away by these prices. I've been saying that all along, and I'm super excited to be to the point in the video to share that with you. So the home that we saw today, both homes is the same floor plan, of course, 2406 square feet. It's a single story, 4-bed, 3-bath, 2-car garage, guys. Really, really well done. Beautiful home, guys. It's a fantastic house. I think solar runs like $13,000, by the way, on this. It is not a crazy life-changing. It's not like 30 or 40 grand for solar. It's like $13,000. So what do you think the price is, guys? What do you think it is? Just give it like 3 seconds of thought, like 1, 2, 3. $499,990. How does that sound? $499,990, guys. That is insane. Okay, there are some great incentives. There are some ways to get you interest rates under 4%. I just had a client go into contract there, moving down from Washington, and they are getting the solar built into the price. We have worked to make the deal as favorable as we can for them. So if you guys like what you see in this video, reach out to us. Let us send you all the information as well as some other options to consider. If you're making a move here, reach out to us in general. We can help you make it a smooth move. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe for us, please. And we'll see you guys, if not before then, next Saturday. Same time, same place, guys. Thanks for watching.